Hey everyone, happy May 4th. Welcome to the Kenobi trailer breakdown. Normally I do it in a different fashion where I go through things without seeing me, but today we're going to do this. You're going to see me, and I'm going to try to point at different things that I see and get to this breakdown concisely, because I know you guys have busy days. So here we go. Start off with the beautiful music from The Phantom Menace. This is Duel of the Fates, but also from Revenge of the Sith when Obi-Wan fought Anakin. Some people are saying this is Ochi of Bastoon's ship. Ochi is from episode 9. He's also in the comics. He rolls with Vader a bit, and he helps him out a lot. This is obviously the fifth brother. He is one of the Inquisitors, and he's actually very loyal to Vader. These are the Stormtroopers, and this is the new planet. Grand Inquisitor, Reva, fifth brother, Tatooine. Fifth brother, Uncle Owen. Obviously something is going down here. I think there's probably going to be a hanging from what we saw in the previous trailer. And they're trying to intimidate everybody to reveal the location of Obi-Wan or any Jedi. At this point, Obi-Wan is just watching over Luke. That's really his mandate. That's all he's supposed to do, and that's his orders given by Yoda. Uncle Owen hates Obi-Wan. He thinks that he's going to turn Luke into, or he's going to fail Luke just like he failed Anakin. That voice is, I believe, the fifth brother. A lot of people were thinking that was Anakin. I don't believe so. Also in this scene, they are observing a planet, possibly Tatooine. They're trying to see where is Kenobi, and that is essentially Vader's very hell-bent on finding Kenobi at this point and resurrecting Padme. Those are really his only two reasons for living. These here, probably not, but they look like lightsabers, maybe lightsabers that they've captured from Jedi who survived Order 66, and it's kind of like a collection that they're starting. These are obviously just Imperial officers. And we got Stormtroopers in the back guarding the doors. This could be at the Inquisitor stronghold, the headquarters, which is underwater, or it could be someplace else, but it's most likely the Inquisitor stronghold underwater. Kenobi chilling on his EOP. This could be the same one from Revenge of the Sith. That is the Inquisitor stronghold on water, and it used to be on Coruscant until Palpatine moved them, and he wanted them to be a little more discreet. And this is probably, those are probe droids, sounded like. Kenobi is on the rooftop here. He's getting shot at. That is for Lom. That is a bounty hunter that we saw in the original trilogy. Dathomirian with a Christmas sweater, something like that. Really like seeing Obi-Wan using hand-to-hand combat, because at this point he can't really do anything else other than use hand-to-hand combat or blasters, because anything else would give away the fact that he can use the Force and that he has a lightsaber. Reva with her lightsaber out, her Sith lightsaber out. Have Purge troopers that we saw from Fallen Order, and these were essentially just more glorified stormtroopers, much more glorified, much more glorified. And their sole purpose was to hunt down surviving Jedi of Order 66, which is essentially the theme of this show. Okay, so Obi-Wan has taken out a stormtrooper there, again, hand-to-hand combat, and he's got a blaster. Obviously, he has the Force, but he's trying his best not to use the Force as much as he can. He took down a probe droid, so obviously the Empire is privy to him or someone being on Tatooine that they need to investigate. That's why they send probe droids. That is the, I believe, the Jedi from who survived Order 66 that will try to find and contact Kenobi, and this is possibly what gives the jig up to the fact that Kenobi is around and that he is on Tatooine, or some Jedi is on Tatooine that he is trying to contact. Can't escape him, meaning Vader. And of course, we see this beautiful, glorious shot of Darth Vader's right arm. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is the same cybernetic hand from Revenge of the Sith because it has some of the gold markers. It could very well be, but I would argue that because in the comics, his hand was constantly taken off many different times. Now, of course, they do retcon the comics themselves. We've seen this in the Book of Boba Fett. But whether it's the same arm or not, don't care, because this is Vader. We're probably going to see Anakin just hanging in his suit or hanging without his suit and then being put together. And one of the main things that I really want to see is that stark contrast between Anakin in the suit and out of the suit, and how pathetic and sad of a creature he is, of a being he is, that he needs so much help, that he isn't this like impenetrable badass being that we know of Vader, which he is, but also beneath the suit, he is also this very sad, tormented, really depressing and pathetic being who needs droids to essentially allow him to live and to function. Dark Lord, The Rise of Darth Vader is a great book for this. It goes into great detail on many of the different things that happened with Vader and his suit in order for him to just function and have be able to breathe, you know. But even beyond that, he couldn't sleep properly because his chest respirator was constantly blinking and it was so loud, and the wheezing of his voice, of his breathing, was just keeping him awake. So it's like even with all of this stuff, he was still in so much pain, just physically, let alone emotionally. And that's a different story. Psychologically, he was very messed up. And this is another part that I wanted to talk about, is that how painful it really is. And you can see this here. I mean, these go inside of his body, and if you think that's the only thing, it's not. There are thousands of needles in his helmet that do the exact same thing, and they connect to his nervous system and allow him to essentially be one with his suit. I am one with my suit. Love it. I can't wait for it, man. I think I pretty much covered everything. I'm very, very hopeful for the show. There are so many things that I would want to see in it. As for this, I don't really know what this is. It looks like the Glove and Inquisitors is probably like a little probe droid or something like that. A mouse probe droid. But my main thing that I'm here for is Vader and Obi-Wan. I don't care about the Inquisitors. I don't care about Reva. I don't care about anybody else. Uncle Owen, whatever. Grand Inquisitor. I don't care. I'm here for Obi-Wan and Anakin and Vader. I also feel like we'll be getting some flashbacks of Anakin in the Clone Wars, which is something that I know a lot of us want to see in live action. And I say this because we know that we're going to see both of them together. They have revealed that already, that they're going to be, so that they were side by side when they were filming, and Ewan was like, oh, I'm looking over there, and then there's Anakin. He looks the exact same as he did 17 years ago, or when they shot, like 18, 19 years ago. And I believe that there is a huge room, there's a huge cavity for us to explore these characters in the time that we know them so well, which is Revenge of the Sith, but mainly the Clone Wars. And to see so many different, perhaps, moments translated from the show into live action, or new moments that we have never seen before. And I'm really hopeful for that. I'm really excited for that. And I say that possible because, yeah, if you haven't seen my unboxing video of the Anakin Clone Wars figure that just was released, and I pre-ordered that one, and its release date was now. So I just got it a couple days ago. And so I find that a little bit funny that they would do that at this point in time. And of course, we're getting the Brotherhood book in, I think, 6 days on the 10th. So a lot of things are really correlating to, I'd say, the Clone Wars era. And I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that in the show, perhaps flashbacks from Obi-Wan's perspective, Vader's perspective, maybe even some other people's perspective as well. It'd be pretty neat to see. As for them fighting, I don't know how they're really going to do it. They could do it in the sense that Vader would have to win, and then in the second round, Kenobi can't win. He just has to kind of fake his death, so Vader stops looking for him, But I almost feel like Vader would know. He would be able to feel it. I guess we'll see what happens. But that is pretty much it. I'm very excited for this show. It takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith, 10 years before Episode 4, A New Hope. And are we going to see Yoda? Are we going to see Qui-Gon Jinn? Dude, are we going to see Palpatine? I am more excited for this show than any of the sequel trilogy, any other Star Wars project since Revenge of the Sith. So I'm very hopeful for it, and obviously it's going to be a very sensitive show for me. So get your tissues ready. And I can't wait to see you all for the watch party. I believe we'll probably get another trailer after this, maybe some TV spots and stuff like that as they ramp up marketing for the show and get us all hyped for it. But I'm ready. So happy May 4th, everyone. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I love you all, and I'll see you later.